So God used it to redirect him, and God a second time. How many of you know that God is a God of second chances? And more. The Bible says a second time in Jonah chapter 4, or is it 3? One of them. To go to Nineveh, and Jonah began to go. Now, check this out. Check this out. It says that the journey to Nineveh is 3 days and 3 nights, something like that. Okay? I like the way the NIV phrases it. It says, it takes 3 days to go through it. Okay? Meaning 3 days to go through Nineveh. Okay? Check this out. How many days was Jonah in the fish? 3 days. Okay. So, the time that Jonah should have been spending doing what God told him to do, he was spending in the fish. So let's exclude the time it took for him to get into the boat, the time it took for him to begin to go a different direction, the time it took for the rocking of the boat and getting tossed. Let's just ignore that for the moment and just focus on the fact that he ended up inside the fish. That means what God planned for him took twice as long. There are single people, as I speak right now, mad at God. They are upset. They are irate. Notice, Jonah is not an unbeliever. Okay? Jonah is mature. I mean, he's a prophet. He hears from God. He's not like a lot of us, if not most of us, are like, is it God? Is it me? No, he hears from God. Okay? He is someone considered, this is solid. Jesus mentions him in the New Testament. How many of you know when Jesus called your name? You're something. This guy, for 3 days, he's in the fish. A lot of single Christians, both maturing and mature, are upset. My God, why is it taking so long? Why haven't I found him or her? Why is it not working? Why am I not married yet? I've been serving you. I've been living for you. And this is taking long. And God is saying to some of them, I know it's not for everybody. This shoe only fits to those to whom God is speaking to. I know it's not for everybody, but for some people, God is saying, because you're not going through the process I have for you. Because you see, it was going to take 3 days regardless of what Jonah did. Okay? 3 days to go to Nineveh. So whatever he did here, whatever amount of time he did his own thing, you're going to add that time to the 3 days. So imagine that God has said for every single person, it's going to take you 5 years to prepare you and get you married. I need you to go through this process. But Joe Blow or Sister Susie decides to do something else. And that takes them out of the will of God 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, whatever the case may be. Add that to the 5 years, because that 5 years is not going to change.